So this is my new space, kind of. It's not all set up yet, but for now, I don't know if my mom's going to end up. If she comes here, then this will be where she sleeps. I don't know that the space would change a lot. Um, Besides, right now she's in darkness, and she might like that. I hope not. There's the hummingbird feeders. There's the dogs on the bed. Yes, because see that little corner right there? That's where I get to sleep. And I just kind of curl up over in there, and then they get the rash, as you can see, because there's one more that sleeps back over there. There's Odin, but anyway, I get that little. Well, there's the whole space right there, not just that corner. But anyway, that's my space, and then there's all my clothes. And then there's a chair that I put in for Temperance that she doesn't use because now she's sleeping in the bed with me. And that makes it's okay because she's not upstairs with my son as much, and I feel bad for her. And there's some plants. There's my TV, which I shouldn't have in here because I listen to crap while I'm sleeping instead of positive things. I am changing that. There's more plants. I started with that plant, that one. That used to be a tiny plant, and there was another plant in there. Um, and then I had that one plant there too. And then I had that was mixed with another plant, and I separated it. And this is what happened with all of those. So there's one plant from one of them. There's another plant from one of them. That one I had to cut down. I'm hoping it'll come back. We'll see. I kind of butchered it. That's Michaela's old plant. This is my hallway. I gotta sneeze. Okay, I sneezed. This is my hallway. There's one of my paintings. It's a tapestry. La la la. There's another tapestry. That's mine. By the way, that's mine. Um, the other stuff back there, the lot of stuff is mine. Mine. What I made. That's one of my paintings. That's another painting. This one I like. Because if you look, you can't really see very well. But there is a woman in the mountain. And I like that painting. Anyway, I like the moon. Okay, and then there's my dragonflies. There's another plant from a plant. There's another plant from a plant. There's two more plants from a plant. There's another plant from a plant. There's a plant that was mixed with a plant that turned into another plant. There's another plant from a plant. um, there's a plant that's just a plant. There's some fish I made a long time ago out of roofing materials. There's a turtle I made a long time ago out of tin cans. There's an owl I made out of soup cans. There's something I painted for my son. The panels back behind there for the power and stuff. Let's see. This is one of the first things I made right there. That bird is out of tin, just tin. And then that owl is out of soup cans. The dragon is paper mache. Those dragonflies I bought, which is what started all of this way back when in Montana before we moved here, which is when I made that peacock right there. And then this ring someday will be something, I don't know, with the wire hanging from it. I have a dragonfly around that I can put in there that I did not make. That butterfly I did not make. That bird I made. So then this is my living room. There's my other dog who sleeps in the bed up at the top of my head. And if I touch him when he's sleeping, he gets pissed because he's old and cancerous. And I'm hoping he'll just go to sleep at the top of my head. And then I wake up and he's not awake anymore because I don't want to take him to a vet because it'll be very traumatic for him and for me because they're always traumatic. It's like there's so many things that I could not afford for him that like body wise, like he probably would have cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. Well, a couple thousand anyway for all of his issues because he was bred badly. So I've just done my best to take care of him. I mean, I make his dog food for God's sakes. So, because I don't want him, because he gets allergies, as you see, he's eating his paw, which he will not let me put medication on it. He turns into a prick. There's my computer I already showed. That my mom made for my son. Oh yeah, there's another plant that I made from the plant over there. Oh yeah, there's another one. Okay. Then this is outside. So now, outside I have put up this fence here that goes over. That's the backyard, and that's just outside the bedroom door. So that's where the dogs can get out to go to the bathroom, because they used to go out in the backyard, but now I live down here. So when my mom comes, I can set her up right here. And she can sit out here and be on her computer, or she can be right there at the window on her computer. Instead of, she's in this dark, gross room, and my sister and her have been together a long time, and I think it would be good for them to separate. So anyway, and I can take her to the beach, and there's bamboo right there. I need to fix that fence. My son keeps telling me he'll help me. And then it's funny because someone said to me the other day, Rylan is a man who hires other men. And she was right. He is. Because so far to date, in all of this property that I have right here, all of this land, it's not a lot, but it is all of this. And then there's the backyard. I'm going to walk up there. So far to date, since we moved here in 2018, I'm going to say that I've had a help with this yard. Maybe, if we're on a good, I'm going to give it generosity and say 10 times. And that's really generous. Then there's this. So I've been caring for all of this. I can't do anything with this. This has been the bane of my existence. I want to climb up there and just cut that shit. I've gotten into it, as you can see, and cut some of it, but what we need to do is just trim it back and then bring it down. But I talked to someone, he wanted $3,000 to $4,000, and my son was gonna finance it, and then he's like, oh, he's right though, there's other things that need to be done because this house is a fucking lot, you know. So anyway, as you see, okay. So then I'm gonna go back down. There's my truck. I'm doxing myself out, whatever. We all know where I live. Someone wants to come and get me, they can find me. And then we have to deal with that. Kind of don't think anyone's gonna. Okay, then there's this part of the yard here, which I typically weed eat because I'm super bad about cleaning out the poop and that. And then if my mom comes, or when my mom comes, this area right here, see, we can move that back like 5 feet. Probably a little more, right to the pole. So we'll move that fence back, and then we can buy like I'll live in a camper van right here, or she can, because we can fence it off, and she has dogs. So then her and her dogs can live right there. I think she's got 3 small dogs, like teeny, like yippers, you know? So that's the plan. So I guess we're staying, but so far I'm the only one. Oh yeah, and then over there behind that fence, you can see to the neighbor's fence, I think. Like right there is the neighbor's fence that's falling apart, but between that fence and my fence is like 6 feet, something like that. That also just needs to be, we need to fix the fence, and I want to turn it into like some kind of a koi pond or something back there. It sucks because of the traffic and sirens, but it's still a cool area. Anyway, as I said, to date, maybe 10 people have helped me. Ooh, we know this guy's not here to help me. Right, I'm gonna go. Bye. Peace out. I need to look at my video for paddleboarding too, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.